the board 2.0. It's really not that much better than the board 1.0, but one of my friends yelled at me and said, bro, you spent like 2 minutes on that, you gotta do better. So yeah, here we are, the new board. The plan is to put a little screen on the side of this hopper that shows what's inside of it. Now this is actually really easy to do, with item displays to show what is in what slot, and also a text display to show the count of each item. And you may be wondering, well, how the heck are you gonna update it? Well, there's actually a couple commands we can do. /item and /data merge. So I'll explain that a little bit more later in the video. In the meantime, I'm gonna put a little black bar here that's kind of working as a screen. So let me do that. All right, so I've added a little black bar here for where the text is gonna be. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 5 item displays here, 1 for each slot. I'm gonna put them in a little row. All right, so I've gotten all the display entities into place. It's hard to see because of the axiom square things. I don't know how to disable those yet. Next thing to do is to put the little text displays at the bottom showing the quantity. All right, so I got all the counters in place. Ooh, I'm gonna have to fix that last one. But I got all the counters into place, and they are good. And also, it turns out I'm really stupid. To hide the cubes, I just have to press F1. Alright, so now on to the commands. Alright, so I have slot 0 through 4 here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna make these repeating command blocks. And we're gonna make always active, all of these. So we're gonna start with slot 0, which is these ones here. So they both have tags of their slot 0 item and slot 0 count. Right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna update the display real fast. So to do that, we do item replace entity at e tag equals slot 0 display from block. We're gonna do container.0, and that's it. But now if I put command block in there, it should well, it shows up. Say I put a door, right? It shows up. Look at that. What we can do, we can copy this command, paste it, and then we're gonna edit it for each. And now they all should work. So if I put the redstone in, look at that, it updates. And then if I do the golden apple and the diamond, look at that. That's pretty sweet. All right, next thing we have to do is we have to change the counts on the bottom. So to do that, what we're gonna do, /scoreboard objectives, add, we're gonna do hopper display, and then dummy, which means I can only change it with commands. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna write 5 commands. Execute, store, results, what is it? Score, it's gonna be slot 0 count, hopper display, run, data, get, block, these coordinates, items, 0 dot count. Look at that. See, there it is. If I make it bigger, it updates just like that. Pretty cool. So then we just replicate this a couple more times. Now we have all of the quantities in a scoreboard. So what we do next is we do data merge entity. It's gonna be at e tag equals slot 0 count, limit equals 1, and then we're gonna do score. It's gonna be slot 0 count from the objective hopper display. We're gonna see what happens. Did it work? Not yet. Okay, what am I messing up here? Oh, okay. All right, it's actually simple. What we do is it has to be score, and then this is here, this is here. We do name, quotes, name slot 0 count objective hopper display. That should change it. Yep, look at that. It changes now. So if I have this, it changes to 16. Look at that. Question is, what happens if I put nothing in there? It just changes to 1. Okay. So that's not quite what we want. So what we're gonna do, and I'm not 100% sure if this is gonna work, but we're gonna do another command block on top here for every single one. We're gonna do execute unless data block. Make sure I actually paste the coordinates, not anything else. Items 0 dot count. Run data merge entity at e tag equals slot 0 count. Image equals 1. Text. We're gonna make it blank. So now, if I did that right, I did not do that right. All right, what's the problem? Nothing. Okay, so I have run into a bit of an issue here, which is really just me being stupid. And it's the fact that if there's only one item in here, this is gonna be the item at index 0, right? Because it's the first item. Obviously, if I add more, it's gonna change. So I have to change it so that it uses the slot, because in the data, you can see we have slot here. I'm just not sure how to do that. So let me do some research. Alright, so don't mind my voice being totally dead. I like just woke up. But I've done a little bit of research, and I actually do know how to fix this. So what we can do in these command blocks, which are the ones that get the values and put them on the scoreboard, what we can do is we can remove this and change it to curly braces, and we can do slot 0B, and then change that for all of them. So now this only changes with the first slot, and then for this one, it's the same thing. This actually now works. Awesome. That's it. And we can even, what we can do is we can put another hopper on top of it. Put something in here. I don't know, diamonds, spruce sign. And you see, like, it'll update. Can't wait to send this to my friend. He's gonna be like, what the heck? How have you done this?